Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading. Firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're new on board, this is a collective reading, so it doesn't matter what sign you are, you can watch this particular reading. Just to update you, I now have a booking site on my website, so if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can go and book what type of reading and the time you want it. Please be advised though that the time may not correspond with your time if you're overseas, so make sure you check through World Clock. You can do a time zone check through World Clock, which is really good. I will be back live next Wednesday at 12 o'clock Australian Eastern Daylight Time. If you want to catch up with me for a mini read, I do those for a small donation. There are lots of things in the making for next year, but of course we've just come out of lockdown. At the end of the year, I guess it'll be a little bit tight, but next year we'll be starting to look at different things to do. So keep in touch with us for those things. I still am thinking of doing a couple of things before Christmas, but I'll let you know. It just feels like the time's sliding at the moment so quickly. Let's get into your reading. We're going to use the Connolly Tarot for your reading this morning. Okay. Do excuse my rather large cold sore face at the moment. I'm in no pain, but you can see it's still quite swollen. The Lovers card is coming up first. This is really nice. The Lovers card is a card that talks of two people being brought together divinely. I always talk about the history of this card because it did for many years talk about choice between two people, but more a choice of which direction to go in. It was sort of that energy. So sometimes when this comes out, it does talk about a choice being made, but it also talks about somebody being brought into your life that is destined for you at this time. We're seeing, two major arcanas. We're seeing a lot of love energy coming through at the moment. So, and a lot of people are writing to me to say that they found love. So it seems to be the time at the moment. The transition card, or the death card here, talks about something changing. Talks about change. All right, let's just move on to the next card. Oh wow, and then I have the Chariot and then Temperance, all major arcanas. Okay, some sort of big change coming through for you. So whoever's really going to relate to the reading, some huge change is on the way to you. The Lovers card talks about somebody being brought in divinely. So you've got somebody who's coming towards you here that's going to bring great change into your life. There's forward movement here. We have a Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini energy coming through here. The Chariot card talks about forward movement, and it's like something is happening here. You may have felt stuck for a while. You may have sort of felt that you weren't progressing on your path, but this is going to bring you a whole change of direction here with the Chariot card. The universe saying to you, this is the time to get ready. It's on its way. We've had a feeling of lots of this lately, but the Temperance card for me can also talk about divine timing, being in the right place. It's like your energy is right for now manifestation. So something is coming to you that is going to make great changes in your life, but it's going to give you forward movement. There is celebration here. There is communication here. Oh, I love it. The High Priestess and the Justice card. The major arcanas are flying here. I feel like here that maybe somebody's changing your life here with commitment. Very strong feeling of commitment. There are definitely with this card, like the whole energy of marriage is sitting here quite nicely. The High Priestess, of course, talks about things unknown at the moment. Now, sometimes she can talk about our intuition, sort of following our intuition, staying really steady with that. But I feel like here, there's a real feeling here that something is happening that you're not aware of yet, that will bring great change into your life and take you in a new direction. Hooly dooly. All right, let's see where we're going. All right, so I have the Eight of Pentacles coming through. The Eight of Pentacles is a card that talks of working. It talks about dedication, being really committed to something. It could be in regards to your work. Maybe this change for you is something that's coming through your work. but it doesn't feel like it's anything that you're planning for. This definitely feels like it's sort of coming at you left of center or left field. There is a feeling here of surprise, of not really seeing something. So when I see the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like this feels to me like you're very dedicated on your path and you're doing what's necessary for yourself to do, but it's sort of, it's like you're so preoccupied doing what is right and necessary that you're missing something coming at you here from another angle. That's the sort of energy that's coming through. I almost want to say inadvertent. So whatever this is for you, it's not expected. I feel like you're doing what is expected of you. You're doing all the things you need to be doing. You may be working, you may be focusing on your own self-care. You may be doing your own self-work here. But whatever's coming at you, I don't feel that you're feeling or seeing it at this time. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups with the Eight of Cups and the Two of Swords. Wow, okay. There's some sort of decision coming at you here as a result of an offer. And the offer feels like it's coming out of the blue. So it feels to me like you're not expecting this offer, wherever it's coming from. It may be, I'll get a little bit more information, but the Page of Cups for me is a love offer. So I feel like somehow or another you're moving towards this love offer without even realizing it. There's very strong feeling that you're making your way towards this cup. As you can see here, he's even looking at the cup. So I feel like even though you may not know where you're going or what direction you're going in, and maybe things are very standstill for you at the moment, the energy here says you're being pulled towards something new here. And it may be as a result of your own work and what you've done to get here. But it feels like more than that. It really does feel like that sort of energy of destiny here. But something here is creating great change. It's creating some sort of decision you have to make here with this Two of Swords. All right, so I have the Judgment card. We have had a lot of major arcanas coming out in this reading. There is something I feel like here with the Judgment card, there's something being rebirthed here. Something's coming towards you that perhaps you put down in the past. The decision feels to me like it's destined, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. But it's like this decision is causing you great distress, whatever it is, this change. So I don't know if it's because you've become extremely stable and dedicated to your journey that you're uncomfortable with some sort of decision to move in a new direction. But whatever this is, it's part of your path. It's part of your destiny. It was meant to happen at this time. And that Temperance card sort of really tells me that whatever's going on here, it is destined to occur at this time. There is a choice that needs to be made. And I feel like here you're moving towards love or a cup that's being offered. Whoop. Oh yeah, we have the Cup of Love with the Knight of Cups coming through here. Look at that. Like I said when I picked up the reading, I'm dealing with a lot of people at the moment. People have been watching me for a long time that are finding new love. People who've been looking for a very long time too, and they've been doing the work they needed to do. So there is definitely beautiful love coming through for people. But this one's coming at a different angle. It's like it's coming out of the blue here. And I can't help thinking with this card that there's something from your past that may be coming in. All right, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. There was something that you've asked the universe for. And you've put out some sort of call to spirit to ask for something to be delivered to you. But it sort of feels to me, especially with this 8 and 7 of Pentacles, that something has taken a long time. And I feel like somehow or another with this 5 of Cups, it's like you've given up on something. You may have even moved away from it here with the 8 of Cups. I don't feel you can see it coming anymore. I feel like you've almost closed yourself down to it through your work. You've become very self-focused. You're focusing on what you need to do. And it's like you've almost left something behind and forgotten about it. Because something's coming out of the blue at you here. Something that was destined for you. And I really feel for many of you, this is new love. All right, so we have a great change being made from this. The Chariot card tells me that you are moving in a direction, you're moving quickly, swiftly into something. Because the time's right, it's time to go. I see celebration here. I also see communication. I feel like this is something you're not seeing at the moment, but something that feels very, very karmic to me. And this to me represents partnership, marriage, commitment. So I feel like somebody's coming in that is going to ask you to commit, marry them. But again, it's not something that you're seeing or expecting here. Now, for some of you, this is definitely somebody from your past with the Judgment card, especially having the Wheel of Fortune here. I feel like something is coming at you that you are so not expecting. Let me just... Oh, and then we got the Justice card again. Justice card is being covered by the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. Okay, so what I see here is that you've completed some sort of cycle. You know, I often think, especially with the Ten of Wands, you may have been dealing with some issues around old relationships, codependency, not feeling that you could find the right relationship here. But this tells me here that everything is falling into place. The Ten of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles to me is closing off something to restart. And I see the synastry between the Pentacle and the Wheel of Fortune here. And I feel like you found some sort of great new love here. It's coming in at a time when it was ready to go. Ten of Swords with the Four of Swords, the Empress, and the Four of Pentacles. You've let go of something. You've let go of something that was holding you back. Now, maybe you haven't realized, maybe you've continued to work on something, not realizing that you've actually cleared this past energy. Because I do have the Six of Swords coming through here with the Ace of Swords. I don't need to put anything more on it. You're moving towards your own truth here. So you're starting to understand your own potential. You're starting to understand your own beauty, your own inner knowing, and you are moving towards that. And I feel like somebody is coming with you on this journey. I don't feel you're doing this journey alone. I feel like you have a counterpart, a divine person who's moving towards you here on your journey. Yep, you definitely do. Okay, that's your person with the pentacle right here. I feel that you're moving with someone. I feel that you're not expecting to do that. I feel like you're really happy on your path. I think you're very content looking for yourself, finding yourself, or creating or remembering who you were, or who you now are, but who you were. So there's a real strong feeling here of leaving things behind, of walking away from things. I see this sort of energy of you standing your ground, standing up for who you are, like standing in your power here. You're really focused on finding your sword, finding this truth, finding this clarity. And I feel like this person is just coming out of nowhere. But this person is a long-term person. This is a King of Pentacles. This is someone who's around for the long haul. Partner, husband. I don't think you saw this coming. All right, let's have a look at an oracle card. For some of you, this could be somebody returning to you without doubt. Oh, we have the water card. Interesting. I keep saying every day, I keep getting elements. Water, thunder, lightning, wind. I've had them all in the last week and they seem to be coming through thick and fast. Now, the water card can also signify that you have a water sign in your presence. Water symbolizes purification, regeneration, birth, revival, and cleansing. It signifies an evolutionary shift from former self to new self. Many myths around the world speak of a great flood and the new life that is revealed after a deluge. Water begins without boundaries. Then as soon as form has separated itself from water, it comes under the laws of time and life, thus acquiring limitations. When water arrives, you're invited to watch your emotions. Know that they are going to be changeable and do not settle on a conclusion at this time. If you feel joy, feel that fully. If you feel sad, allow sadness to move through you. Water invites you to see the ebb and flow of events and trust you can ride the wave of opportunity when it arises. Natural flow is here, go with it. So I feel like here, because I know this is really, I'm a big fan of Carl Jung, and it talks about here, that he talked about the material womb-like significance of water as a universal symbol because it represents like the amniotic fluid. So there's a rebirth here, and I feel this is the change they're talking about. But it talks about making way now for progress. You can expect it to be messy, but worth it. So it's like you're getting cleansed and ready for a new existence. And it is really clear here that whatever this is going to bring great change into your life. Thank you.